Welcome to Bears in Exile. Today is Sunday, March the 17th, and this is a quick hit on the metals. SLV, GLD, and GDX. Alright, starting off with silver. You know, this has just been a very weird little chart. It's going sideways here. You could say, oh, this is bear consolidation before the next move down. It's entirely possible. It never got back up to the eyeball trend line up here. Never got back up to the long-term moving average bar. All of which, to me, signals weakness. Beyond that, what do we have? Well, we know that we are at a close to a floor. Question is, do we break it? And if we break it, where's it going to go? Well, if it breaks it, where's it going to go? It was 27, and now it would be on the order of 26.5. What does our chart look like? Well, the chart looks unhealthy. CCI barely going up, stochastics in decline, 14-day RSI moving average holding low. It is trying to climb down on the RSI, down on the MACD histogram, barely up on the MACD. Very sickly. So all that really matters is whether or not it can bust out the floor. And if it does, 26.5 should be the area. And 26.5 takes us down here for this gap fill right there. So that makes complete and perfect sense to me. And yeah, it looks like we need a go down MACD histogram, get another positive divergence. I would really like that, and at that level, I think it'd probably be fantastic. Stochastics you'll have at the bottom, RSI probably at the bottom, CCI most likely at the bottom. Metals just are not in favor at the moment. And of course, if we just turn around by some chance and we go up, test the long-term moving average bar just above or at 28.5. So better risk reward to the downside in my opinion. And everybody calling for a bottom in metals, very easy to break this floor, have them panic, have them dump, and wake up right here. That's just my opinion, but chart does not look good in my opinion. Going on to GLD, and it's very similar to silver, but it is stronger. This is not a good candle to have up here. Very, very poor. Closing below the, which one is it? Lower price consensus level for the month, for the current month, bearish. But at least you have some much better indications chart-wise. You have disagreement in the stochastics, you have the CCI going up, you have the RSI going down, the MACD histogram up, the MACD up, 14-day RSI moving average up, although it is low. The question becomes, is this a secondary reset? Well, it did make a slightly higher high compared to, what, Tuesday on Friday? We still have this high right here. And the moment people say, oh, this is a lower high, the sucker will dump out. Now you do have the NDE over the weekend. You could have some people run into gold for safety. That is entirely possible. The indicators in the chart definitely would seem to allow for that possibility, but it is better than silver. But I still think the moment this looks like a lower high, it'll dump out, it'll go down to here to this to the current floor, and we'll have a test. Does it break that or not? I don't know at this point. Don't know at this point. So that one is kind of iffy. And moving on to GDX to finish out metals. This one's right in the middle. I mean, it's not as bad as silver, it's not as good as gold, and we do have a few indications here. We did not make a new recent high on Friday. We do have declining highs, not a good sign. We never had a test of the long-term moving average bar, also not a good sign. Still below the lower price consensus level for the month, not a good sign. And we have the 14-day RSI moving average ticking down, not a good sign. Disagreement in the stochastics, up on the CCI, down on the RSI, up on the MACD, histogram up on the MACD. This does have wiggle room for things in both directions, but if this is a secondary reset, it is coming to the end of its move, in which case it'll be going down to 36 for a retest of the floor. And that seems entirely likely, maybe even probable at this moment. But yeah, this chart is not impressive. This is a secondary reset, in my opinion. And there it is. As always, all investing decisions are your own. This chart and video for entertainment, educational, and consumption of time purposes only. Thank you.